Well, Shelley, I tell you what, a time it has been, and gosh, I usually have words I've done my share of ad-libbing, but this one tonight is going to be tough. The past 46 years, wow, the stories that I've been, well, I guess honored and just fortunate to cover, both the depressing and the good. And Chief Photographer John Simpson and I recently reminisced about some of the stories that made us smile. You know, I've had the good fortune to share some of the good news out there, and my, could we use some of that in this day and age. Among the stories that I really consider my favorites are those stories that bring people together, bring families together. And that includes baseball. This is my Little League mitt. I can barely get it on my hand now. But my father and I often went to the backyard, as did millions of dads and sons and girls, and play catch. I played Little League. I didn't really set the world on fire, but I really appreciated the opportunity. And I was extremely lucky about 30 years ago to travel to Poland to do a story about two Peace Corps workers who had given up good jobs in Evansville to help the cultural capital of Krakow convert to capitalism. And among the stories that we shared was that of these kids wanting to learn how to play baseball. And this was a situation where they needed just one thing. They needed the equipment. And that's when we were able to capture a very precious moment.
Unlike American kids, they haven't had the chance to watch baseball on television. They haven't had a chance to go in the backyard, and so they're picking it up very quickly, and they seem to enjoy it.
This was an assignment of a lifetime for photographer Mark Fisher and I, as we were able to meet with our former news director, John Morovich, and his wife, Bev, who were taking on a new assignment themselves. Peace Corps workers in Krakow, Poland, as the country was attempting to convert to capitalism. Well, these are artifacts, pieces of history, and it underlines our love of art and history at the Byrd House. We have had these cars for about 22 to 25 years. We've got a 53 Buick here and a 59 Impala. But they represent so much more. They allowed us to come up with an idea to bring people together to fight for a very worthy cause that is close to our hearts, Cruising for Hearts. All it took was an old drive-in movie theater, hundreds of these RCA speakers, and the desire to raise money for the American Heart Association. It happened in 2003 and 2004. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I mean, we all like to tell good stories because Lord knows we have a lot of bad news that we pass on. But I worked with some great people, including your future husband at the time.
At the time, yeah. Still married.
Yes, absolutely. And great photographer and a good man. And
he loved going to Poland and covering that story
was a
with
chance.
you. That's a highlight of his life.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, I'll tell you, it was back in the day. We were able to do that in local television, and that meant so much to us.
Yeah, well, it was wonderful. You've done great work. It's been a joy to watch your stories.
A lot of help, Shelley. So.
We'll be right back.